Hi everyone, I'm Rosandich. I'm a professional oboist and reed maker and author. And it was about 10 or 15 years ago that I published my first book, The Illustrated Encyclopedia of Oboe Reed Making. This is a book that was to teach all the basics of reed making for both right-handed people and left-handed people. Though that book was very comprehensive, there was more detail that I felt people needed to really be able to produce reeds at the highest level. And that's why I published my second book, the volume 2, in 2023. I studied with many major American oboe players and teachers of reed making, and I learned from all of them about reeds. They each had a different approach to reed making and valued different characteristics in the reeds and had a little bit different thought process or terminology for thinking about reeds. I had the privilege of working with some of the finest oboists in the field. I was able to watch them firsthand make reeds, crow the reeds, toot the reeds, test the reeds, work on gouging machines, work on instruments. And they showed me many things that would be impossible to put in a book with just illustrations and text. That's why I'm happy to announce the audio-visual companion to my books. In this set of courses, I'm going to be demonstrating and discussing the rationale and thought process behind conducting the various tests on oboe reed, such as crowing the reed, tooting the reed, making breath attacks. And there are many fine points that I think that people need to know about in order to reach the highest skill level in reed making. I myself started making my own reeds about a year after I began playing the oboe. At that time, there were no options to buy pre-made reeds by really anyone. I've made reeds at sea level. I have made reeds at high altitudes. So between my combined experience and working with various players and teachers, I have a rich background on many facets of reed making. I run into many students and oboists who know the basics of scraping a reed or testing the reed, but they don't seem to have a grasp of the fine points. And that is the purpose of this course, to really drill down and demonstrate with live examples of crow to playing on the instrument, to assure people that the system of reed making does work and show people what to expect after each step in the process.